Shelley went to show. A great tune. Great tune. I might listen to this on the way home. Great tune. Michael Viner's original bongo band. And you could listen to Apache and then Bongo Rock. That should take you home. Those two good songs. Michael Viner's original bongo band. It's a great band. Anyway, I'm sorry. I went off topic there. So, okay. So many of you may or may not know this. I've known Vernon Jones for a long time. I knew him when he was the DeKalb County CEO. Good dude. Vernon's good dude. And we on the same side. He's always been conservative, right? He switched over to the Republican Party, but he's always been conservative. Vernon's a country boy, right? So wears cowboy boots, the whole nine. He's always been blue dog Democrat, moderate Republican, whatever you want to call it. Flipped over to the Republican Party. He announced this morning that he's running for Secretary of State. And I would say to him, if he's listening or if anybody wants to share it with him, feel free. No, don't do this. Don't do this. This is it's a silly move. Kelvin King is my choice for Secretary of State, right? Everybody knows that. Gabe Sterling's a quality candidate. And I believe Tim Fleming is also running in that race as well. We have three good guys running for Secretary of State. Obviously, I like Kelvin King. That's who I like. But we have three good guys running. There's no reason to throw your hat in a ring, Vernon. None. There's no reason. None whatsoever. Because there's nothing to gain. Because you're not going to win. And you're not going to win necessarily because you're, necessarily Vernon Jones or anything. There's nothing bad about that. You're not going to win because at the end of the day, you're running against three good guys. There's no room for you. It's not like the other guys are schlubs. It's like, oh, we need you, Vernon. No, we don't. And I'm your friend. I'm telling you, man to man, straight up. This is a big mistake by you. Really big mistake. You shouldn't do it. There's no reason to. And I don't know if someone's putting you up to it. I don't know if someone wants you there. I don't know what's going on. But it's a big mistake. And I just don't understand people sometimes. Let me explain it this way. And I'm going to be very, very, very loud. And the Kings may get mad at me for saying this. But it's got to be said. It really does. I've got two African Americans running statewide. Misha Maynard, state school superintendent, and Kelvin King for Secretary of State. That matters to me. I know a lot of you don't care. You don't hear about race, judge me on the character, all that stuff. I get it. But for me, I'm on the radio. I've been on the radio a long time. And I want more and more minorities, particularly African Americans, voting in the Republican Party, being active in the Republican Party. That's what I preach. When I go speak to groups, that's what I preach. Outreach. How to bring more minorities in, how to bring more Hispanics in, how to bring more African Americans in, how to bring more women in. Okay? That's what I preach. Because I believe conservative values, not necessarily the Republican Party, but conservative values works better than liberal values. Now, I know there's some things that we've gone off the reservation on. That's a topic or a segment for another day. But conservative values work better for minorities than the values of liberalism. And so I preach that. And in the state of Georgia, there's a large number of African-American conservatives. But there's not large enough number for us to be running against each other for Secretary of State in a primary. No, it's not. You want to run for LG, Vernon? Go ahead, run for LG. You want to run for Attorney General? Go ahead, run for Attorney General. You want to run for Governor, Vernon? Go ahead and run for Governor. You want to run for Senator? Go ahead and run for Senator. Why would you jump in a Secretary of State's race with the only other prominent African-American running in the same race? I've got to believe someone put you up to it. I'm sorry. Because there's no reason for you to do that. None whatsoever. You haven't been in politics in years. Kelvin at least ran for Senate. He's run statewide already. You've never run statewide. Now you're going to pick to do it for Secretary of State when Kelvin King is there? Why? I've only got to believe that you're smart enough not to do that unless someone's banking you to hurt Kelvin. And yes, your presence in a secretary's race hurts Kelvin King. It specifically does, and you know it does. So drop out now before it even gets started. Take your friend's advice. Don't try and earn my vote. Get out of the Secretary of State's race right now, Vernon Jones. Right now. Drop it. Get behind Kelvin and help Kelvin win statewide. That's what you should be doing. Because anything else, to me, someone's putting you up to it and funding your campaign. And there I said it. I have no proof of it, but it makes sense to me because there's no other reason for you to be in this race. The Shelley Winter Show. We'll be right back.